The judge was about to dismiss the case. Then her clerk handed her a note that made her face go white. I'd been fighting my ex-wife Vanessa for custody of my daughter for 18 months. She'd accused me of things I never did. Abuse, neglect, substance problems. All lies, but lies that stuck. Her attorney painted me as a monster while she played the victim. The judge had already indicated she was leaning toward giving Vanessa full custody. My lawyer told me to prepare for the worst. I hadn't slept in 3 days. My daughter Lily was 6 years old, and I was about to lose her to a woman who only wanted her for the child support payments. When Judge Harmon started reading her preliminary decision, my chest felt like concrete. The petitioner's claims appear credible, she began. Based on the evidence presented, this court is prepared to award primary custody to the mother. Vanessa actually smiled. That smile broke something inside me. Then the clerk approached the bench and handed Judge Harmon a folded note. The judge read it, and her face drained of color. She looked up at Vanessa's attorney, then at Vanessa, then back at the note. She whispered something to the clerk, who immediately left through a side door. What's happening? Vanessa demanded. Her attorney tried to calm her down. Judge Harmon set the note aside and said, we're going to take a brief recess. 20 minutes later, we reconvened. 2 police officers were now standing by the main doors. A woman I'd never seen before was seated in the back row, holding a manila folder. Judge Harmon spoke slowly, deliberately. Before I continue with my ruling, new information has been brought to my attention that directly impacts this case. Vanessa shifted in her seat. Her attorney stood up. Your Honor, any new evidence should go through proper discovery channels. This evidence involves potential criminal activity, Judge Harmon replied. I'm exercising my discretion to address it immediately. She gestured to the woman in the back. Please approach. The woman walked to the front and introduced herself as Detective Ingram from the County Fraud Unit. She'd been investigating Vanessa for 4 months. My ex-wife had been collecting disability payments by claiming she couldn't work due to a back injury. The same ex-wife who'd posted Instagram videos of herself hiking, doing yoga, and jet skiing on vacation. But that wasn't even the worst part. Detective Ingram opened the folder. Mrs. Ashford has also been receiving child support payments from another man in a different state. She testified in that court that she had sole custody of a child she claimed was his. DNA evidence proved she was lying. The child doesn't exist. She fabricated medical records, school enrollment forms, and forged the signature of a pediatrician who'd been dead for 3 years. Vanessa jumped up. That's insane. This is a setup. Her attorney tried to pull her back down, but she was spiraling. The detective continued. We've traced over $84,000 in fraudulent payments across multiple schemes. We also found evidence that Mrs. Ashford coached her daughter to make false statements against her father for this custody case. She handed Judge Harmon a flash drive. These are recorded conversations between Mrs. Ashford and a friend, where she explicitly discusses fabricating abuse allegations. I couldn't feel my legs. Judge Harmon played the audio right there in the courtroom. Vanessa's voice filled the room. He's a good dad, honestly. But if I don't get full custody, I lose the child support. So I told Lily to say daddy hits. She's 6. She'll say whatever I tell her. My mother started crying behind me. Vanessa's own attorney stepped away from her like she was radioactive. Mrs. Ashford, Judge Harmon said, her voice like ice. You've committed perjury in my courtroom. You've defrauded multiple government agencies. And worst of all, you've weaponized your own child as a tool for financial gain. She turned to me. Mr. Ashford, I am dismissing every allegation against you. Full custody is awarded immediately. Vanessa screamed. The officers moved toward her. Detective Ingram read her rights while she thrashed and sobbed. Her attorney was already packing his briefcase and refusing to look at her. I walked outside 30 minutes later. My mom was holding Lily's hand. She ran to me and jumped into my arms. Daddy, do I get to stay with you now? I held her so tight I thought I might never let go. Vanessa is currently awaiting trial on 14 counts of fraud and 1 count of perjury.